Okay, here's a little update on the Streamlight strion switchblade. So far, been really good. I've dropped it multiple times, 6 feet plus, and it takes it like a champ. I've dropped it at least 10 times, and that's no joke, and not an issue at all. You can't see, but there are some scratches on the plastic lens here, which isn't a big deal, because one, it's replaceable, and two, that's kind of to be expected. But overall, very good. I'm very happy with the light. My one buddy actually really likes it a lot, and he wants to go get himself one now. There are a few things that I wish were different or they could improve upon. One being the magnet. The magnet is okay. It'll hold, but I don't think it's strong enough. It could definitely be stronger. If you lightly tap it, and I mean lightly tap it, it'll fall every time, hence why it fell at least 10 times so far. Then the other thing too, most of the time you're using the cool white side because it's brighter than the natural light side. That's the natural light here. And with the natural light side, if you magnetize it to, like, let's say a frame rail, and you bend it to a 90, you're good. But I don't really use this side that much because, like I said, it's not as bright. Where there's a cool white side, when you magnetize this to the frame rail, you can't fold it over to a 90. Have to excuse me for making a mess. But it's going to happen. But anyway, when you try to fold this over, you can't, obviously, because they limit you. That's one improvement I'd like to see, along with the magnets. If you could take this and bend it to a 90 down here, that way when you put it on the frame rail, you can angle the light back to where you're working on. Because obviously, if you're in a wheel well, as you already know, your magnet options are pretty limited. Now, I do know that you have these hook options. Here's one side of the hook, and as you've seen in the magnet end, there's the other option. The other thing, actually, I'd like to see too, is if this hook here was just a little bit bigger in the opening. I mean, I can bend it, but I think if this was a little bit bigger, it'd be better. Because I've tried to hang it on a few AC lines, and I couldn't get it over it. If I was able to get it over it, it would have worked perfectly. But I couldn't, because this is too small. Aside from that, though, I would definitely say, if you're looking for a really good light that you can kick the crap out of, I'd say you will not go wrong with this one. The UV light is great. Works real well, finding leaks and stuff. I've used it a couple times already. Found the oil leak and an antifreeze leak with no issue. I mean, it sticks out like a sore thumb. What's really cool too is, like, on aluminum, when you have the corrosion, it lights up the corrosion, which looks kind of cool. But other than that, I'd like to see those improvements. I know it's probably hard for them to do it this way because you got the two chargers here, you got the USB, and then when you have the wall charger like I have, you can't really fold this back, but they could redesign that somehow. And I've been getting 3.5 hours of use out of this on a full charge. And it will shut off after 40 minutes if you leave it on, if you forget, like I've done. But it does charge quicker with the wall charger as opposed to the USB. So that's something to keep in mind, if you're looking at getting this light. But other than that, though, I would say, if you're looking for a good light, definitely recommend it. And what does come in handy sometimes, too, I'll show you. There's power buttons there. So you can fold this back, and it doesn't shut off. So when you magnetize it, you're good to go. But I think if they had those improvements that I was talking about, I think it would be a no competition to it kind of light. But anyway, I'm going to let everybody get back to their Sunday. Stay safe and take care. Thanks for watching.